Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Josie with Awakened Soul. We're here to do a check-in on your person. So today's reading is going to be focused on what you can expect next in this connection, and I'm going to leave the rest of it free-flowing for whatever I feel called to pull from. We might get channeled messages, I might read their current energy. Basically, we're going to set the tone, we're going to set the stage here, seeing what's coming next in the connection, and whatever I feel called to pull clarity on, I will at that time. Okay, there's going to be a big initiation from someone in this connection. A big move is going to be made, almost like the ushering in of a new chapter. Interesting, because we have a page leveling up into a knight. We also have the Knight of Wands coming out. That's the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands. Someone's going to be taking a risk here and making a pretty big move. Trying to see who that's going to be. Hold on. Okay, we also have the Movement of Swords. That's the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Cups coming out here, okay? To me, this is talking about a confession of feelings. So we might be talking about somebody that you haven't had that conversation with yet. Somebody could be coming in to confess their feelings to you. We also have the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, and I just heard pour your heart out. Honestly, I'm not getting anything specifically saying it's this person or you. So it could be generalized since this is a collective reading. And everybody's story is different. So you might be the one confessing your feelings to this person, pouring your heart out, and it's going to take them by surprise, taking that risk. Or it could be the opposite. Okay. And then we have the Eight of Cups, but actually I am taking it in reverse in this instance. Okay. We have the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Cups. I think whoever it is that's been keeping their feelings hidden has done so because they've honestly believed that the other person would walk away or leave them behind if they did make this confession. So it could be a situation where one of you has deep feelings for the other person may or may not, but it could be like this type of situation where someone is really fearing unrequited love here, okay? And they're not being specific. Normally in readings, I get like a specific who's who type of thing. You know what? Actually, let's do energy so I can help to maybe narrow it down. Honestly, take it as it's resonating with you though. If this reading is resonating, take it as it resonates, okay? I didn't even ask yet for a specific person's energy. We got rejection. Someone is majorly afraid of rejection here in this connection. That could be you or your person. Maybe even both of you are secretly feeling this way right now where you are terrified of rejection. That came out so strong with this message, you guys. The Ten of Swords paired with the Eight of Cups is literally talking about fear of being rejected, fear of the other person walking away and being left feeling defeated or heartbroken. Okay, so someone is majorly afraid of rejection here. In the next chapter, though, there is a big confession coming in. So it's like all cards are on the table, everything is laid out in line, and there's no more secrets, there's no more guessing games. You know exactly where you stand with each other in this connection. So let's pull your current energy. Then I'm going to pull their current energy. Okay. We have you being represented with the energy of determination. How about your person? What is their current energy? We have hunger. Interesting. I'm going to pull secondary ones. Lots of yellows coming out. Both you and your person have yellow energies. Yellow is the color of the solar plexus, which of course is responsible for our feelings of self-worth, authenticity, expression, boldness. It's found like right around the navel area. So it could be that maybe you and your person are both having like solar plexus openings or something at this time. Your secondary emotion is happiness, or I should say energy, but also emotion. Let's get your person's secondary. There we go. We have movement. Interesting. So for some of you watching, both you and your person have feelings for each other, have this buildup of like momentum, like you want things to progress in this connection, you want to share your feelings, you want things to move forward, but both of you have this fear of rejection. That could be why they haven't been specific with me so far in the reading, because this is mutual, this is mirrored. It's almost like this entire reading is mirrored in some way, okay? So, you know, don't take that if it doesn't resonate, but just hear me out. Let me get this out there for you guys. Back of the deck I'm looking over now is the Five of Swords for this deck. And then underneath that, hold on, was the moon. This is spider webbing now. This is the moon. And then we also have the Ten of Wands, okay? And I'm just going to stop it there. So this is telling me that both you and your person are terrified of rejection. This could be a situation where maybe you're both friends, like you're just friends. Maybe you've had feelings for each other for a while, but neither of you have talked about it, or like a situationship, friends with benefits situation, or just like some sort of situation where you and your person both have really deep feelings for one another, but both of you have been so afraid of rejection and the other person walking away that you've just been containing a lot of it. But I think something is shifting within you and your person right now, where all of a sudden it's like all of this drive and motivation to be 100% real with each other is shining through. It's coming through. And in this next chapter, like I see both of you telling the truth about how you feel about each other. I really see that coming through for you guys. So let's get out a couple more cards. I feel like we're gonna focus on the future. I'm not necessarily gonna pull current energies any longer. I want to actually see like what else is coming next. Okay, so after this confession is had between the two of you and you're talking about all of this, what is the likely outcome? And then they just said advice cards, so I'm gonna pull a few advice cards too. What is the likely outcome after this confession? The Seven of Wands, even more like motivation and determination. Okay. We also have the Knight of Cups. You guys, this is an interesting reading, you guys. It's like I'm really feeling like both you and your person have all these deeper feelings for each other, but your fear of rejection, both of you, has been so strong. You've just been like avoiding having this conversation, even though you both know that you know, and you're both kind of mirroring and feeling the same things. And then it's like the second the floodgates are open and both of you actually sit down and admit it and talk about how you really feel, it's like the motivation to be romantic with each other and progress romantically is just gonna like skyrocket. So this is funny. Some of you guys, yeah, I'm not surprised that the yellows came out for you so strong as your first energies for both you and your person. I think maybe you and your person just struggle with maybe a little bit of self-worth issues or self-confidence or something like that. And maybe it's like both of you have been doing inner work to become more self-confident or something like that. And that could be why the shift is occurring. Okay. Enough said, you guys. The energy is gaining momentum. We have waxing moon. So yeah, the energy is like building between the two of you. Both of you are going through this simultaneously. This could be like a soulmate of yours. Okay. Let's get, okay. I didn't even ask a question. Sorry, you guys. I got a text on my phone and that distracted me for a second. It pulled me out of the energy. Okay. The answers you need are coming. You know, honestly, I'm just going to leave that there. I'm going to pull one advice card for you, and then we're going to leave this here. The answers you need are coming to you, okay? You're not going to have to question much longer. I feel like you've been questioning this connection, this person, and anyway, so we have a win-win outcome as forecast for the advice. That is hilarious because I'm literally pulling on advice right now. It's almost like universe is saying, relax, okay? Have faith in yourself, have confidence in yourself. Things are going to work out here, okay? For the best of everybody involved. Whew. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, I'm getting you out a message from universe and then I'm leaving this here. I always like to end my readings with a short message just for the viewer. It is important to remember to bring your focus back towards yourself again, your energy back towards you. Your first message is the Osprey. Your success is now at hand. Allow the abundance to flow to you effortlessly. And then your affirmation of the day is today I am learning. I invite you to comment that down below to affirm it with me. Today, I will focus on learning to grow into a better person. Beautiful, you guys. I'm going to leave this reading here. Thank you all for joining. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day or night. And until next time, bye for now.